Hi Leo, and welcome to your monthly love predictions reading. A massive happy birthday to my Leos celebrating their birthdays very soon. Whether you're experiencing your next year around the sun in July or August, a massive happy birthday, and thank you so much for joining me. So this is a monthly love predictions reading. We're going to be having a look from mid-July to mid-August for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Let's get into it. I'm going to start by pulling 3 oracle cards from this oracle deck. If you're new here, these cards will tell us what the main themes are that your sign will be experiencing in the month ahead. I'll then be clarifying with some tarot, and we're going to get advice. Now, if a person pops up in your reading, we're going to have a look at their energy towards you in the month ahead and how they'll be feeling about you. And of course, we'll get advice whenever necessary. So Spirit, what can Leo expect to experience in the month ahead when it comes to love? Okay, your first card is Luck is on your side, New Moon in Sagittarius. What can Leo expect to experience? We have emotions are running high, super moon, and there is a card that keeps popping out. Let's just look at it quickly before I shuffle it back in. Confidence is the key to your success. New moon in Leo. Interesting. What is their third and last card? We have you're very close to achieving your goal, a gibbous moon. So confidence is the key to your success. Your birthday may stir some confidence issues or self-worth question marks. It just feels like some of you are really hoping to see someone in the month ahead, and if they don't show up, it's really going to impact how you see yourself. Like, it feels like this one person was very pivotal in making your month in love. So take it as it resonates. That's obviously not going to apply to all of you, but I see love really challenging the way that you see yourself, which is interesting. You have similar messages to the other fire signs so far. We also have full moon in Scorpio at the back of the deck. So I honestly, to be fair with you, I see a lot of positive growth in love, Leo. I see the opportunity for a new beginning with the new moon in Sagittarius, but I also see you being triggered in the month ahead, having some emotional heightened energies to work through. And I see with Gibbous moon that all of this kind of pushes you to want to work even harder towards something that may be already burning you out. So let's start with your first theme. We'll push these to the side for now. Luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Spirit, what is going on with this new moon in Sagittarius for Leo? Okay, they're showing me the Strength card and the Seven of Swords. What is happening with this new moon in Sagittarius for Leo in the month ahead? Okay. We've got the Six of Wands reversed. Am I able to clarify that Seven of Swords straight away, please, Spirit? Okay. Am I able to clarify that Seven of Swords? Two of Wands. What about that Strength card for Leo? We have the Queen of Swords. What about that Six of Wands? We have the Star card. We've got the Hermit, the Ten of Wands, the Devil, and the Ten of Pentacles at the back of the deck. This is so interesting because I feel like some of you guys are in a situation that really has you needing to rise up and either establish you better boundaries or really define how this relationship fits into your life. I see some of you dealing with a situationship that has been on your mind a lot, causing a feeling of, well, what else can I do? I feel like I've exhausted my options with this person. To be honest, this luck is on your side energy. This is that new beginning that the universe is trying to give you when it comes to love. But I feel with these cards that you're looking for love in all the wrong places, especially if you're single or if you've been dealing with someone who has kept things very elusive and non-committal. If you're in a relationship, it feels like you're comparing the direction of your relationship to unhealthy or toxic relationships around you in an unhelpful way. It just kind of feels like your version of what you should have in love right now is not actually what is best for you. And the reason why this theme is here in such a positive way is the goal of this theme in the next month is to get you feeling more confident in what you need, separating your point of reference from people who you should not be idolizing or craving. There's a strong feeling of figuring out what you need, Leo. And that is the main theme here, is what do you need in love? And I see you going on a new journey in love with this new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side, encouraging you to slowly release yourself from this behavior of always looking back, always checking your shoulder. But what do they think about your relationship? How does your relationship compare to them? And for some of you, this is about looking back at an ex and comparing yourself to where they are at, especially if they've already started dating somebody else and you have started dating somebody else. There's this interesting feeling of comparison that is caging you and progressing in love. And I feel with the Page of Wands, this is being kind of amplified in the month ahead as an exciting journey, an exciting opportunity for you to distance yourself from that behavior if you want to. I see you sneaking away though. Like I see you just kind of going ghost mode, not really telling many people what you're doing or where you're doing. And I see you just kind of trying to build your own feeling of like, this is what I need for myself in the month ahead. This is what seems to work best for me. And it's interesting because I see people trying to figure out like, where did Leo go? What is Leo doing? Leo doesn't need me anymore. Like, what's Leo's not giving me any energy anymore. Is Leo just spending time with their family? Like, where is Leo? I haven't seen them in ages. Does anybody know what they're doing? They haven't called me in weeks. Like, is Leo out of the house? Maybe I'll drop by. Oh, Leo's not at work. What is Leo doing? Did I miss out on an opportunity with Leo? Where did Leo go? I've got to go check on them. I see so much energy from your past, energy from unresolved emotional situations, trying to catch up on you, trying to check up on you, catch up to you, and just giving you this feeling of like feeling stuck. And it literally feels like some of you guys are very stuck in oppressive energy, whether that's other people interfering with your love life or you bringing too much into your love life. With this Queen of Swords reversed, I see that this theme is very much about you getting your own opinion of things and sticking to your view of what is best for you and removing that energy that has been telling you, no, Leo, do this. No, Leo, do that. Leo, this is better for you. Leo, why don't you try that? You're like, actually, I'm going to do this and I'm not going to bother asking or telling anybody either. It's so weird. It's like you needed approval before you could move forward. It's like you needed to kind of validate every move before you could move forward. With the Six of Wands reversed and the Star reversed, I see that this is involving a past issue. The Star reversed is talking about past healing needing to be addressed in order to move forward towards your future. But those two cards reversed is also you shying away from the public eye, not wanting to get that validation, not seeking that external approval, spending some time doing something different or just keeping it on the down low. I think that luck is on your side, is saying, sweets, your biggest new beginning in love could really just be liberation from other people's expectations, doing what you need and enjoying something that is genuinely making you feel excited and passionate again. I see some of you guys meeting somebody new here with the Page of Wands who you want to keep secret from other people. So for my Leos who are meeting someone, this Page of Wands character, what can you tell me about their feelings towards Leo, Spirit? Did I just shuffle that the wrong way? What can you tell me about their feelings towards Leo? This Page of Wands. What can you tell me? This person is seeking your trust. Yeah, this person really likes you. Okay. What else do they need to know though? Okay, so for some of you, this is somebody that really loves you. They really love you. They really love you. Listen, I feel like this is for those who have something going on. I see you keeping a low profile. I see you needing to keep the relationship off social media. I see you just focusing on each other. This person feels very, very strongly towards you. These are the key words: trust, appreciation, love, awe, vigilance, sacral chakra, and sadness. You need to know that your relationship is definitely being impacted by how much opportunity you are giving into your love life. And it feels like the more that you prioritize your partner, if you're in a relationship in the month ahead, the better you will feel about yourself. There's this strong feeling of oppression and somebody standing in the way of your happiness. And I feel like removing their genuine input in terms of like, you don't dictate this, we do, is going to really bring that growth into the relationship, that spark that you've been craving. Now, if you're a single Leo, I feel like you're going to meet someone in not the best circumstances where you feel like you have to keep this person separate from the other drama that's going on in your life. This person is genuinely going to start falling for you very quickly, but I see you guys treating this relationship as an opportunity to work on your image and your self-worth, and you're kind of using this person's attention to change how you see yourself. This person is going to catch feelings for you, Leo, so just be very, very careful with how you treat them, because they are looking at you as their new hope, you know. Star Wars, A New Hope. That's what it feels like. A new world hangs outside the window, beautiful and strange. This person could be different from you. They could come from a different background culturally, or they just feel like you two kind of are different and you complement each other. You keep this person's mind very active and curious. I see sexual union. I see exploring something, trying something new together, traveling together, trying to just kind of embrace the chemistry that you have together, and feeling like your relationship is reignited. Like there's this feeling of a spark here. So this person feels very positively towards you. They could be going through some mental health issues, but I think overall, Leo, that this situation is greatly impacted by external issues here. So what is the advice for Leo, please, Spirit, with this new moon in Sagittarius? What is the advice for Leo? We have Unakite, number 9, Pluto. This is also the root chakra and fire. So I feel like Unakite is saying with you, sweets, in this situation, you are about to hit a powerful climax here with this person. And it feels like this is about reinventing the situation, because some things were not working in your love life. Some things were really just causing further blockages or exacerbating previous wounds, or playing into the unknown and creating fears and concerns where there shouldn't have been. And I just see that this Sagittarius energy is about trying to spice things up in the right way so that you can really just separate yourself from what has not been helpful. And I feel like there is a relationship in your life that has been experiencing external influences that have caused, at the very least, drama, at the most, disconnection within what could have been a very harmonious, functioning union. So this Unakite card is saying start slowly, build from the ground up, work on that strong foundation, communication, quality time, enjoying each other's company, getting to know each other again for some of you. Just start from the ground up when it comes to building excitement and passion in your love life, especially with this Page of Wands character. Just focus on what you enjoy doing. Really stay open to building something that is going to help inspire you and continue feeding growth and passion into your life. And I just feel like it's going to be a little bit of like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, because of that 9 there. This is something that you have to really persevere through and make time for. So I don't think it's going to be easy. For some reason, you want to keep it very private. And for another reason, you're really just kind of looking at this as this is separate from all the other distractions or chaos that's going on in my life. So that's what I'm seeing when it comes to your first theme in love. Let's have a look at your second theme in love now. We have emotions are running high, super moon. This theme for me is a lot about just having some sort of trigger that is causing us to feel something very strongly and very suddenly. I feel with this card that Spirit is saying in your situation, group Leo, I was about to say group 3, Leo, something's going to happen in mid-July to mid-August. I feel like more towards your birthday, so maybe the end of July, that is going to put you into this like climatic feeling of like, well, what am I supposed to do? I feel like we need tarot because I need to know if something has triggered you or if you are just feeling very nostalgic and in your feels. Spirit, what is this supermoon energy in Leo's reading? What is this supermoon energy for Leo? I'm not going to take those because they didn't flip. Thank you. We have the 3 of Swords reversed. Okay. What is the supermoon energy in Leo's reading? We have the Knight of Swords. Supermoon energy. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Can we clarify that 3 of Swords? And the Knight of Swords too, please, Spirit? The Knight of Swords too, please. They keep showing me the Devil card and the Lovers card. I feel like Temperance at the back of the deck. There is a relationship in your life that you're not willing to give up on yet. And for some of you, this isn't romantic. This is an external relationship that is impacting your romantic connection. However, for all of you, the goal here with emotions are running high is to give time to yourself, to feel calm within yourself and to feel balanced within yourself. Because if you don't give yourself enough you time, it is going to directly impact and sabotage the connections around you, not just romantically, those close connections. Friendships is what's being highlighted. The less you give to yourself, the more dependent you'll be on those key people and the more under strain they will feel in the month ahead. For some of you, this Temperance is about getting healing for yourself and really giving yourself time to feel more aware of what your feelings are trying to tell you, whether they're saying like, hey, you're feeling very sad, or you're feeling very nostalgic, or you're just needing a minute to kind of catch your breath. It's been a busy week. Whatever your feelings are trying to tell you, for as long as you ignore them, they just keep resurfacing in other ways. And it feels like with the 3 of Swords reversed, these are things that we have worked through. These are things that we have healed, especially with Judgment here. Judgment's like, we've been through this before. This is a direct connection to your past issue that you have previously worked through. And yet here it is causing us pain in the month ahead. Why? Well, I definitely see you being triggered here with the Knight of Swords reverse. An action or a lack of action. It feels like somebody was supposed to do something or somebody was supposed to say something and they didn't, is causing you to go straight into your bitter, resentful feels. And it has you feeling very wounded. And it has you feeling like that person doesn't care for you as much as you thought they did. And it has you feeling like you need to retaliate or do what you can to protect yourself and to save yourself from feeling like they burned you. And so I see with the 4 of Pentacles reverse, this could have us falling for someone who we're seeing as a knight in shining armor, but who is actually a reflection of our own, what's the word? What's that feeling, Spirit? Lack of barriers is what I want to say. I just see you being very needy, very clingy. And I feel like if this is a friend or if this is a family member who forgot to say happy birthday, Leo, then your partner is going to feel the brunt of it with this Knight of Cups. This person was not ready for all of that. Your date was not ready. And I just think that you definitely have romance around you, Leo, in the month ahead. But it feels like you're missing the bigger issues here. Like you're using love as a tool to mask and kind of hold yourself away from yourself, if that makes sense. Like here, fall in love with this version of me. The other version of me is too crazy and busy and chaotic. So let's just have fun and pretend that that version of me doesn't exist. And so these people are getting like, I see a love interest genuinely going like, Leo, you're incredible, but they're only seeing 5% of the real you. And I just think that this emotions are running high thing I see you really trying, but it feels like you're just playing a character in a show. Like it feels like you haven't quite gotten through that key issue. And maybe that's just because this issue has triggered a side of you that doesn't want to feel, and you're like, you know what, let me just numb that and go to this instead. But I think that it's going to resurface in other ways. It's like that feeling of microaggressions, you know, like you go to work and your boss puts you under so much pressure, and you don't retaliate to them, but you really feel it, and you get so angry and you get resentful, but you say, yes, boss, sure, boss, okay, boss, right, boss. And then you go home and you're just angry at your whole family, you know, and they're kind of like, well, what happened? Was it a bad day? Like what? And you're just like, don't talk to me. And it just, like maybe that's an exaggerated version, but it just feels like whatever suppressed or frustrated or emotional or painful feeling you have seems to be taken from here and displaced over there. And I feel like for those who are in functional relationships, in the sense of like you're with a partner, they're the ones that are going to bear the brunt of it, because they're very much trying to support you and you're trying to be open, but you're still not able to share why, because you haven't explored why this is so hurtful, painful, or hard for you. And then if you're not in a relationship, if you're a single Leo, I see you seeking for romance to supplement the deficits in other aspects of your life. And I'm sorry to call you out like that. This was a very, very deep theme that I wasn't expecting in your reading. But ultimately, Spirit's like, just heal, please. Balance yourself, know yourself, understand the pain so that you don't displace it into other areas of your life. So what is the closing advice for Leo in this emotions are running high? And for some of you, it's not going to be that crazy. It just could be that you have a stressful couple of weeks in the lead up to your birthday, and then on the night of your birthday, surrounded by loved ones, you blow up, you know, because the pressure has hit its tip. So this is your warning to heal yourself, know yourself, and understand how you are feeling before it gets displaced in sabotages helpful, meaningful connections. So Spirit, what is the advice here for Leos? I'm going way over time today. I'm talking way too much. Acting like I have all this energy when I don't. What is the advice for Leos here with this supermoon energy, Spirit? Okay, finally, we've got an earth energy. Don't we love that? Some of you guys could be Leo, Virgo cusps. It doesn't have to be. Well, this hematite energy is beautiful. So we're looking at the number 6, Saturn, root chakra, and the earth element. So Spirit is really encouraging you to use your social interactions helpfully. You are someone, especially if you're a Leo sun or a Leo moon, who can heal better through social interactions. But it's important that you're not just venting or emotionally dumping without doing that helpful reflection, because I'm seeing that it's very important in your advice to ground yourself and to get to the root of the problems in order to create the stability that is needed in these relationships in order for them to thrive if they're pre-existing and grow if they're beginning. Saturn is saying that this is something that takes hard work and a sense of like structure. So structured grounding reflection would be helpful for you in the sense of like writing about it or using like a journal as like a guideline, one that comes with prompts to encourage reflective thinking. A sense of structure is needed here when it comes to how you're healing so that you can hold yourself accountable, but also use those cues to ask yourself the right questions that are helpful in healing and working through your emotions. I feel like for some of you, going back to what worked in the past is what hematite is saying, but ultimately hematite is saying it's not broken, but it does need fixing. And it's very important with hematite that we heal so that we can continue to strengthen while also protecting something that is worth protecting. So I feel like this is about really doing that self-work so that we can come through stronger and better in our relationships that we want in our lives, you know. That's what that feels like, Leo. I'm sorry to call you out like that. I didn't mean to do that on your birthday month. That's so rude, but that's the message that I got for you with supermoon. Let's move forward. We're going to have a look at gibbous moon next. This is actually very exciting because this is saying that you're very close to achieving a goal. Very realistically, that card is as it says it is. You're very close to achieving your goals. So what is that card talking about for Leo, please, Spirit? We have the Tower reversed. This could be something you didn't even know you wanted until it came into your life and you were like, wow, is that what I've been working so hard for? Is that what I wanted so badly? Is that why so much had to change so suddenly? I didn't even know I wanted it. Now that it's here, I'm so glad I cleared through that other stuff in order to get it. Seven of Wands reversed, the Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. You are very close to getting something that you 100% deserve. You've been working hard, Leo, but for some reason the month ahead has you regressing into old habits of behavior, and you have to ask yourself again, what do I want? What do I want? It's very important that you stay in your power. I'm seeing Virgo, Leo influences, Leo encouraging you to stay confident, to be compassionate, to be patient, but also to understand your worth and not use that in a what's the word? Blind way, if that makes sense. Like, keep your ears open. That's what it feels like with your Leo energy. It's like, listen. I feel like I'm talking to the cross watcher more than you. I'm so sorry. It's a strong feeling of listen and pay attention to what you're hearing. So that's so bizarre. I feel like this is more the cross watcher. Anyway, it's so annoying. Let's get back into your energy. So what I'm seeing is that something that you have been preparing for subconsciously is going to happen very soon. I think Virgo season more so than your birthday season. I see Leo season preparing you for something big, something that has long-term potential, and for some reason it's around your birthday that has you going, this isn't right yet. Like, yes, I want it, yes, I need it, yes, I may not have been preparing for it consciously, but now that it's in my cone of awareness, I want it more than ever. For some of you, this has to do with securing a legacy for yourself, securing a long-term commitment, or even securing like a house. Whatever it is, it exceeds your expectations. You're getting a glimpse of the fact that you can have it in the next month, and it's making you want to work harder for it. I see a lot of you making adjustments to ensure that your end goal is on track. And I see that for that reason, you're going to be experiencing regressions in terms of instant gratification. Some of you are going to have to call yourself out and go like, Haley, you're doing it again. That's not helpful to our overall goal, our overall vision. Like, we need to make sure that when we do this, we're doing it for the long term. Now, with the Seven of Wands here, in a love perspective, I do see you trying to remove yourself from an overly competitive situation that made you feel like you had to fight to prove yourself, made you feel like you had to really sort of put yourself out there unnecessarily. And it feels like you're just trying to kind of look at things in a way where, well, this wasn't working, but why didn't it work? Now, I see you needing to revisit an old or red flag or an old warning sign that you got, and needing to pay more attention to what that information was trying to tell you at that time, because the Hanged Man is saying you already have the answers you need as to why this area of your life isn't working as well as you thought it would. So why don't you pay more attention to the information you already need? It feels like somebody told you something and you said, yeah, but I want it my way. And now you're having to listen to what they told you and go, okay, that makes more sense. Thanks, Spirit, or thank you for reminding me of that. It feels like a lot of you guys have pushed really hard for some of the wrong things, in the sense of you weren't in the flow with where the universe was trying to take you. But with the Wheel of Fortune upright and the Hermit card upright, that is all about to change in Virgo season. End of August to the beginning / middle of September, I see you guys throwing your knowledgeable experience, your wisdom out at the universe and saying, okay, I've reflected, I've healed, I'm ready. Like, what is next? I just think that until you get there, there's going to be a revisiting of what are your expectations. Well, have you thought about this? Like, you can actually have more than what you have, Leo. But why aren't you fighting harder for it? Why are you... Oh my God, Leo, we were cut off because my camera stopped recording and I didn't realize. So let me just give you the Cliff Notes version because I kind of went on another rant and you don't need that in your birthday month. So what I see here is the universe is preparing you for an opportunity that is very much about you getting back into the flow of divine timing, getting back into the flow of what is meant to be will be, releasing control issues and releasing your need to have things your way. I see you needing to ground yourself more in the next month, accepting what is here and releasing the need to steer this in the near future your way. Because honestly, with the Tower and the Ten of Pentacles reversed, the next month is going to restructure the way that you see your future. Things are going to fall apart to allow for room for something bigger to be built. And it's important that you don't regress into instant gratification desires to control the immediate future so that you can step up and really plan for the future that you want. I'm seeing this as booty calls for those who have been waiting for their long-term partner. I'm seeing this as sabotaging successful foundations within a relationship, destroying the building blocks of trust and communication instead of being patient with the overall outcome here with the Ten of Pentacles of wanting this in the future, longevity wise. Now, the other reason why that Tower is reversed is because this is the past reminding us again of what we haven't corrected. Starting from the ground up, building stability from the ground up in a relationship is like building trust, building communication, building connection. So I feel like if you're a single Leo, you may be struggling with closing a door on your past that has been more damaging than helpful in your ultimate future in love. And if you're in a relationship, what this would look like is you sabotaging the longevity of the relationship by bringing up issues that have been worked through and testing the foundations in your relationship with that person. And if it's not you, Leo, if you really believe it's not you, then this is a key theme that you'll be experiencing in love through the eyes of your partner. With the Seven of Swords, you have the Seven of Swords over here, the Seven of Wands reversed and the Hanged Man. Spirit's main message over here has to do with you embracing information that you already have and accepting it for what it is. I see you really trying to force something to go your way here, and it won't. It really won't. You have to allow yourself the clarity to realize that you've been investing energy into something that was doomed from the beginning, in the sense of you can't have it your way. There is a strong feeling here of removing yourself from a competitive energy and realizing that actually I don't need to fight that hard for something that is meant to be mine. I don't need to push that hard for something that is meant to be in my life or for something that I am meant to have. I don't need to prove myself to something that is already mine. So that is you really embracing what is and letting go of what isn't. The Wheel of Fortune is priming you for more opportunities and good fortune in Virgo season especially, but you have to reflect in order to get there. You have to be self-aware and you have to process your experiences thus far in order to be ready to receive. I do see Virgo season being very helpful towards you achieving a long-term goal here. and getting an outcome that you have been ultimately waiting for a very long time, some of you. It feels like you've been waiting for your partner to step up for some and really kind of commit deeply. And then for others of you, you've been waiting for someone who will actually contribute and helpfully be a part of your life in the way that you wanted them to. Others of you have just been waiting to meet someone who would actually fit the bill of what you've been manifesting. So what is the advice here with Gibbous Moon, Spirit? Very interesting reading for my birthday, Leos. I feel so bad that it's been so harsh. We have rose quartz coming out to try to soften the blow of the words that I've offered you in today's reading. But rose quartz is a very loving energy. It is about reinvention through compassion in this deck. It is about not giving up in the overall goal, but being open to compromise in the present in order to secure the future that you want, making those decisions in the present to secure the future that you want. So this is really a card of patience as well. This is a card of making those important decisions, thinking about the future, not that gratification for right now, and ensuring that you're laying down those strong, firm, solid building blocks that will set you up for the future that you want for yourself. I do see a lot of thinking here. I see a lot of careful decision making, and ultimately I see a lot of planning, because you are receiving signs throughout the month that things are changing for you and things are shifting in order to make way for these opportunities, this good fortune, this good news that is coming in Virgo season. So that's what I see for you, Leo. I'm sorry, I do have to call it there. I did a lot of talking and I hope it was ultimately helpful. Please consider that I'm reading for a lot of people, including cross watchers. So if something does not resonate, don't force it to fit. I stand by what I said at the beginning of the month, sweets. A massive happy birthday to all of you Leos. And I am sorry if it came across so harsh, but I do hope that some of it was helpful for you. If anything did not resonate 100%, you may have messages in your moon or Venus sign, because these are love readings. Otherwise, thank you so much for letting me read for you today, and I shall connect with you in another video. Bye.